Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between or around. My name is Basti, and welcome back to Grovecraft. Today, I am on a mission. So, come with me, real quick. We're gonna go on a trip. Now, something I may have forgotten to do this entire season is shops. And you could argue that I do have my wizard tower shop right here. But if we're gonna be honest with ourselves, I haven't really done anything with it. I have a request in there, but I haven't fulfilled it. So we're gonna have to do that today. And also, I think it's time we expand our shopping horizons. We can't just have the wizard tower because that requires work. And I don't want to do that. So we need another shop. I'm gonna build another shop here in the shopping district. We're gonna sell stone. And this has been the plan all along since I built my stone farm. That is now, unfortunately, completely borked and broken, which is very unfortunate. So I think step one in our journey is to fix the stone farm. Yeah, and that's why we're here. Now, what is wrong with this stone farm is very simple. Nothing here is broken at all. All of this works fine. This thing, on the other hand, is very much busted. Now, the problem with this is very simple. The flying machine has broken. And that means that this kelp has grown up. Hold on, let me fly a cam. And that means this kelp has grown up. You see, normally, this is a tiered water system so that when it breaks the kelp flows all the way down with the water and ends up in these hoppers here. But as you can see, the kelp has now grown up, and that means that my tiered water system has become full source blocks, and it's not gonna run anywhere like this. So what's the solution to that, you may ask? Well, I got one, so hold tight and observe. Alright, so to fix this pesky water problem we've been having, I'm gonna switch this entire system out. No, we're no longer using water, we're using LAs, because LAs is really good at collecting stuff. And to have those LAs, we need an enclosure to keep them in, and we need somewhere for them to drop their stuff. Another important step of this is to have LAs, and so I just happened to find some floating around. And so all I have to do now is turn up the music. So now I just have to put these LAs in their container, and this machine is fully operational. Alright, so some good news. I fixed the kelp farm. It now runs on LAs, which pick up the kelp when it gets broken, and puts them in there. The unfortunate part is that it makes an ungodly racket. Jesus Christ, I don't have to be here much. Let's get out of here. I made a miscalculation when I built this. Hear me out. The note blocks would make so much noise. I need to put something on there to stop them. And I remembered that heads, if you put player heads on a note block, it stops the noise. It's just, I didn't have any player heads, so I thought, hey, I have a camel head and a wandering trader head. It's only now that I turned on the machine that I remembered, no, that's not the case. In fact, that's very much the opposite. So now we have this ungodly noise machine going over there. That's cool. I'll fix that at some point, surely. Yeah. Anyways, it's working. Now that we have the stone, I can say words. Now that we have the stone farm working, I can move on to other things. And there's something we need to check out, people. That's right. There's new stuff on the horizon on the Grovecraft server. So why don't we head to the newest Grovecraft district? And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new games district right here on the Grovecraft server. Yes, this is where we will be making our beautiful games. I will make one eventually myself. Probably. I should. I mean, I will, surely. And we have two beautiful games up and running right now. The first we'll look at is this guy right here. This is Hot Potato, in which I am a part. I even got a point during our server tour, which you should go check out, actually. I will not be including the servant tour in my videos. I simply do not have the time to edit it. But I know that a lot of the other Grovers are going to, and some are already out, and you should go watch them. So go check out all the other Grovers in the link in the description below, and check out the server tour. We got a really sick server here. So if you want to see our reactions to the other people's bases, go check out that server tour. It's out right now. Go look at it. Anyways, hot potato. Yes, I got a point during the server tour, and unfortunately, I have also ended up with the hot potato once again. So we're gonna have to do something about that and try to not mix it up with my regular old good potatoes right here. I don't want to eat the hot potato. I heard that's bad for you. It might get you indigestion or something. But we need to find a way to transfer it to any of the other Grovers right here. Right now, that would be very easy since Peach is AFK, but I don't think the rules... I think the rules state you can't do that. It doesn't actually say that we can't do that. I'm just gonna call it unsportsmanlike and not do that. We're gonna have to find a way to drop that into someone's inventory, but that's not why we're here. The game I want to talk about right now, I think is a pretty fun game, it could be cool, is right here. This is Shell's game, Arc Archers, in which you get a bow and you get a field of targets to hit. So you simply select the player, shoot the thing, and then shoot the things. Easy game, pretty cool. I've played it once or twice, or like maybe 25. I mean, who's counting anyways? Oh, by the way, look at this cool statue here. Wow, congratulations on winning phase 1 of Arc Archers. I said from the beginning I saw this thing that would look dashing in my very soggy base. Why is it always raining on this server? Anyways, back to Arc Archers. This happens to be phase 2 Archers. I won Arc 1 by using my intellect. Yes, I have one of those people. I don't know if you noticed, but I do sometimes have an intellect. And I used it for this, and it worked. I'll show you how. So, this is a game all about timing and accuracy, of course. So, you want to start the game, find your target, and then, you know, fire away. And it's all about timing your shot and arcing him just right to hit the target. Am I even on the right spot there? Yeah, look at that. So, just shoot. And, well, there we go. And there's another one right here. Ah, way too far. There we go. And there we go, that's the score. It's not legit though, but it is the score. I'll put that over there. Now, accuracy and timing, right? You want to aim for the targets, and you also want to time your shots. But what if I told you there was a third mechanic that I didn't realize Minecraft had until very recently? Now, this will be way easier for me to show right out here outside of the game than inside of it. So, a third mechanic that I realized this game is that if I were to fire, I hold still and I shoot my arrows. I shoot them at different length. I try to vary the timing for shooting arrows here as much as I can. There we go, and you see this nice line of arrows forming, except it's not real a line, is it? You see, there are these steps where the arrows land. From where I was standing and aiming, the arrows would never hit right there, they would never hit right there, they would never hit right there. So, that means that in Arc Archers, if you don't stand in the right spot, you will never hit the target. And so, it's all about finding positions where you can stand and fire. So, it's all about the setup. Alright, so with all this talk of strategy and plans and stuff, let's see if I can find some kind of a strategy and placement for Act 2 and see if we can get a decent score down. How about that, huh? There we go. Okay, so I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. So I just got a new score here, and I do believe that would put me in first place. So my current score is, I believe, 100 per ingot, and then 1 per nugget. And I have 640 nuggets plus 2, 642 plus 5 is 1,142 if I'm not mistaken, which would put me firmly in first place. All right, cool. All right, now that we all know what Arc Archers is and that I am the best at it, I think it's time we put this trophy somewhere beautiful. This trophy needs to be displayed somewhere, and I think I have an idea where. It just, what kind of... Okay, cool. It just pops off. Nice. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What a wonderful trophy this is. Now, where do we put this? I think right around here would be a very good spot. Sorry, LJ, you're getting dethroned. Actually, you know what? You can stay there for now. And you can go there, and then trophy goes there. And then I do shift and left. Yeah, there we go. Ah, beautiful. Now, I might have to move LJ later on when I have more trophies, but for now, this works. And with that, I think it's time we get on with some serious businessing. Yes, that's right. Let's head to the shopping district. Now, business, business, business. This is what it's all about, people. We need to make the monies. We need to make the diamonds on this server because I'm gonna need materials going forward, and I don't want to grind for all of them. So, we're gonna need diamonds. Yes. And I don't think this wizard tower is gonna cut it, although we will need to do business in there as well today. I need to get in contact with Priz about doing some redstone for him, but for now, I'm gonna start a new shop. Yes. This might be expected of me, and everyone has been expecting me to for a long time, and begging me to actually do this, so I think it's about time we get on that, shall we? Yeah. We need to make a stone shop, and I was thinking and looking and walking, and oh my god, is there a good place for a stone shop around here? Yes, there is a really good place for it right back here. So right in there is where I would like a stone shop to be. In fact, I've planned for it for a long time, since I built a stone farm, in fact. And now that that's working again, we can actually build one, because now I got stone to sell. And so, wonderful people, how about we get cracking on building one of those? And while I build this stone shop, I'll hope you enjoy some wonderful timey-lapsey music, and also the sound of my beautiful voice yapping away about what's been going on since I saw you last. Because honestly, it's been a while. It's been a while, people. I miss you. So, let's get building, and I'll share some details. Here we go! Alright, people, a lot of things has been happening. So I'll try to summarize it as best as I can. I've been doing a lot of progress on Timebound. Timebound is going great, by the way. And disc golf season is here, which means a lot more outside time, which means touching grass, which means going out in the woods for walks, which also unfortunately means that I kind of broke my leg a little bit. Won't go into gory details about that, but I've been on crutches for 3 weeks. Woo! That's the happiest music of all time plays. Woohoo! And yes, for those of you wondering, I did fork up my legs playing disc golf, so cool. I didn't know it was possible even. Apparently, you can seriously mess up your legs. But don't worry about it, I am getting better. I am almost basically recovered. I've been outside playing again, which is cool, so, you know, but everything's fine. Apparently, I will get no long-lasting damages from this, so, you know what? I'm happy. Other than that, work is work, taking up most of my time. In between work, Timebound, and Grovecraft, I've got basically no free time to go out and play disc golf anyways. I try to get out as much as I can still, but you know, I'm only one guy, but I try to do as much as I can. Besides, everything I'm doing right now is real fun, so you know what? No need to complain. Now, welcome, beautiful people, to the Cobble store. The wonderful stone store where we sell all things stone except deep slate and tough. They don't count. We don't sell those. But we got cobblestone, we got normal stone, we've got diorite, we've got andesite, granite, obsidian, soggy obsidian, we've got blackstone, we've got nether bricks, and we've got quartz. I don't really want to sell quartz, so please don't come buy it. I kind of need it myself. But it's here anyways. We also have a bunch of gravel. Please come and buy that. And we do also have some soul sand. And if you don't come for the stone, then I think you should come for the wonderful atmosphere. Look at how beautiful this place is, except for these walls that just refuse to oxidize. They're all supposed to look like that or this, but it doesn't wanna. It doesn't want to. And I'm not gonna force it. It's just gonna have to happen. Eventually, it will look like these guys. Eventually. I can't be bothered to oxidize things out in the wild. That's doing too much. I will not stand for it. So, that is the beautiful interior of our cobble store, which is, of course, a play on cobblestone, because I got a lot of cobblestone, and that's probably the main product I have. It's not the main product people are gonna buy, but it's the main product I have. So, the cobble store. Yes. Beautiful. And it is a beautiful shop. Invaders! Get out of here! You're not welcome here. Stink! 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 Ah! Ugh. Bandits! Stink faces! Butt asses! Oh, yes. Beautiful shop. And one of the best parts, look at this, people. It even connects with the road up here in the shopping district. Yes, no extra work needed. I've already done it. There's no reason now to why the people would not find their way over here to the cobble store. Now we make money, people. I even built a bunch of trees around here. I put some extra rocks on that side. I put some rock faces around here. I'm particularly pleased about these these granite rocks right here. I think they look pretty dang cool. These little darker rock right here, and another granite one back here. Ooh, pretty. Now, one thing I'm slightly miffed about is that when I built this shop, I was walking around the shopping district and looking at views and things and seeing what beautiful area my shop would be in. And what a wonderful view I would have of my shop from over here. It's just that since I planned this build and built it, there's a new shop in town. A prismarine shop, nonetheless. That could be actually pretty useful. It's beautiful, too. Ooh, you know what? The shop this pretty, can't really be mad about it being in the way, you know? I wasn't planning on having something in front of my build, but you know what? This one's pretty damn snazzy. All right, Peach. I'll let you slide this time. Oh, but you know, you can still see the cobble store from back here, though. It's pretty nice. Gets a little tougher when you get back here, but you know what? Details. Who cares? All right, we now have a wonderful cobble store here in the shopping district, ready to make a ton of money. Ready to make so many diamonds. But there's something else we need to take care of here in the shopping district. We need to go check out my other shop. That's right, we need to go check out my Wizard's Tower, my Redstone Wizard Tower, home of the Redstone Wizard, which is me in this case. But I haven't done much wizarding, have I? So, welcome people to the tower. And in here... my bell is broken. Huh. My redstone's broken. That doesn't speak anything towards me as a redstone wizard, you know? That's probably just some weird fluke. But anyways, we got our request forms right here, and we have an entire request. So, let's check it out. Redstone help, alright? Chris wants redstone help. I'd like to connect note blocks with heads connected to my froglight fountains. I wanted to make the sound every time a set of froglight is purchased. Thanks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound hard at all. But there's proceedings to these types of things. So, the first thing we need to do is go prospect the area. And I do happen to know where Pris's froglight shop is. Okay, so this is Pris's glass shop and also the froglight fountains. I think they want me to place it here. So I guess they want me to build something that dings when you place an order. Honestly, I can just do that right now. Screw it. I'm doing it. Alright, so let's just fix this up for Pris and then we'll negotiate a price afterwards. This is gonna be pretty difficult, I think, but I can do it. I can do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I think the first step is we're gonna connect up to this item filter here because this should only signal every time a diamond is accepted. So we'll plug it in right there. We'll do one of these right there. And we'll do one of these right there. Then we don't do anything else. It's done. I think it's done. Let's test it out. So if we come up here and we put a diamond in there and then pull this lever, we should hear a donk. Okay, ready? Yeah. Look at that. Diamond accepted. And if we put in 2 diamonds, God, this is expensive. And one more. Yeah, look at that. I'm a genius. What can I say? And also, this is gotta cost at least 5 diamonds because that's what I've spent on Froglight so far testing this out. So, and also, let's hope Pris does not watch my video before we discuss pricing, because, yeah. So, let me just go through and do the other 2 fountains, and then we'll reconvene, okay? Alright, I've gone through all of these now. It took me the best part of, like, what 2 minutes to do all 3 of them. But, you know, this type of work isn't about the quantity of time spent per project. It's about the quality of work. And, gosh dang it, if the redstone wizard don't do quality work. So, let's leave a note for Pris. The wizard will see you now in the tower. Alright, that should send the right message. Now, all I have to do is wait around and meet up with Pris. And that means we could strike a good deal for this job. Even though it's already done. Yeah, there's no way this can't work out. We got a lot of stuff done today, mostly in the shopping district, but also a little bit in the games district. And I told you I was gonna update you about my final score for this week in Arc Archers. And my final score for the week was, ladies and gentlemen, 1,142. Yes, I wasn't able to beat the score I got earlier. I did play it quite a few times though, but I wasn't able to beat it. Maybe next week. Maybe next week I'll be able to get that. But for now, I'm still in the lead with 1,142. So hopefully that stays that way. And I hope you liked this video. I hope you watched it till the end. I hope you subscribed. I hope you build that notification bell. That would be kind of cool. I enjoy that. You can also become a member of my channel. The perks you get for being a member of my channel is absolutely none other than supporting me, your little penguin guy. It's greatly appreciated either which way. And this is all I've got time for now. I love each and every single one of you people. And I wish you all a good day, morning, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. So, stay awesome out there, my friends. And until I see you next time, bye.